Welcome to another episode of NRG This Week. I'm Leon Thomas, the host of NRG This Week. NRG stands for Network Referral Group. I'll have CEO and President Mike Weiner right here on NRG This Week. Here we go. Welcome to another episode of NRG This Week. I'm Leon Thomas, joined now by Network Referral Group President Mike Weiner. Mike, how you doing? Mike, how you doing?
I am doing great, Leon. How are you?
Great. We're having some technical difficulties. I'm going to ask our producer, Jay, that when I'm speaking to mute Mr. Weiner. I think that's going to be the fix. Now we're good to go. I don't need to be muted at all. I think that's going to take us through the day. I think we're going to be fine this way. All right. So, Mike, last week we had some guests on the show. We talked about what happens during an NRG meeting. And this week, let's talk about the importance of culture. Tell us how that falls into helping businesses make more money and getting to know their customer better. Go ahead.
Absolutely. You know, Leon, I think that every business owner needs to really know what their culture is, what their mindset is. And, you know, if you're into green initiatives, it's going to work really well with people that are about the environment and pollution and things like that. I know with NRG, it's all about law of attraction as a networking organization to, attract people that want to be helped and served. But you really need to be transparent with your clients. There's so many options out there, and people can choose from so many different companies. So you need to clearly define as a new business owner or an existing business owner, what is your culture? What is your initiative? What benefits do you have to your client? And that's really going to help you attract the right client and keep the right client, because it's all about attracting clients and retention. So clearly define what your culture is, what your mission statements are, so that your customers know you and they feel comfortable in doing business with you.
It's so important that everyone understands the culture. And now take me through when you talk about retention and folks knowing what you're doing. Tell me about the importance of retention. I hear some business owners that seems like they have an attitude of a one-time sale is enough. Go through and tie that into culture, retention, and all that. Go ahead, Mike.
Well, Leon, it's a great question. Retention is very important because it takes a lot more money to go out and find a new customer. And your current customers, you want to be able to have their attention. They're also, not only are they going to be loyal to you, but they're also going to bring you new customers. So the referrals. Bad news travels very quick. Good news travels quick. Bad news travels even quicker. So when you lose a customer, you've lost that customer and then their access to other people and so forth. And it's just bad will. So you really want to keep the retention high. You want to do everything possible, maybe customer surveys, all kinds of different things, because like I said, it takes a lot more money to go out and buy a new customer than to keep the existing customers and keep your retention very high.
And Mike, to that point, there is a book out. It's called Sport Marketing. Real simple title. The authors are Bernie Mullins, Steve Hardy, and Bill Sutton. And these are sport management professors. And one of the things they talked about in their book was the idea of bringing in how do you bring in business? And their first point was, don't lose the customer that you have, which speaks to your idea of retention. The second one was get more business from the folks that are already doing business with you, which speaks to retention. And the third point was then go out and seek new customers. And one of the ideas of seeking new customers was from referrals from those that are already your current customers. And Mike, I see in businesses so many start attracting new business and they're not even taking good care of and they're not trying to retain those that are doing it. What's the best way to do that, to retain customers and get more from them and get referrals from them when they are your current customer? How do we do that? What's the best way to do it?
So, Leon, before the show, you and I were talking about your hotel experience, and you knew when the client, when their birthday was, when they usually came to the hotel. You want to get to know them on a personal level. You want to know birthdays, you want to know family members, you want to know where they live, some sport interests maybe. But by getting to know them on a personal level, you take it from a business transaction and you create a friendship. You create where the two of you like each other and you want to know what's going on with them, because by retaining your current customers, they're going to be your best referral source for other clients. And if you lose that, not only have you lost the current client, but you've lost future business. So you want to get to know them as well as you can, whether it's sports or music or family or, where they like to vacation. And I think it's important. There's so many little things you can do. You could do a handwritten card for a birthday. You could send them an email or a text. You could wish them happy Passover, happy Easter, happy Ramadan. There's a lot of little things you can do. And by staying in touch with them through the year, when they need you, you're going to be there. And it shows them that you care.
Great, great stuff, Mike. Really good stuff there. Now, you have some upcoming events with NRG. Go ahead, tell us what's happening in the next couple of weeks.
Dude, man, we are excited. We launched Miami 2 weeks ago. This Thursday, Dr. Z was on the call with us last week. He is launching Manhattan, New York. This is our third group in the Big Apple. We've got Long Island and New York City. So it'll be Thursday, 9 a.m. It's going to be all over Facebook and LinkedIn. And also, we have a speaker series, John Waller, who just joined NRG. He is in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're going to have new groups coming there. He is going to be speaking about how to select a CRM, the benefits of a CRM. If you're trying to track your customers and your prospects, John is going to cover that on the 29th of April from 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And John's actually networked longer than me, 6 years longer, about 29 years. And he's very excited to present about CRM. So if you're looking for a way to figure out how to stay in touch with your clients, John's going to be the go-to guy in the next speaker series.
All right, thank you, Mike. And Mike, just one more thing, real quick. Tell everyone how they can get in touch with you. Let's have your email address. And your website is right there on the bottom of the screen, nrg.online. But let's go ahead and have your email address in case someone wants more information about Network Referral Group so they can get in touch with you.
Absolutely, Leon. So it's for email address, mike@networkreferralgroup.com. The phone number is 443-756-9656. And the website is nrg.online. So those are the three ways you can reach out to me. It's going to be a very exciting week, Leon. We're in the low 40s this week, heading up to the 80s, and networking is heating up this week. So great time to come out, check out a meeting, and appreciate you, Leon.
All right, great. Thank you, Mike. Thanks for being here on another episode of NRG This Week. Folks, I'm Leon Thomas. That's NRG President and CEO Mike Weiner. Thanks for watching another episode of NRG This Week.